The following audio contains verbatim extracts from the witness statement of Mr. Michael Abel, Head of Westminster Social Services. Mr. Abel detailed his department's involvement with Sheila Caffell and the concerns regarding the welfare of Nicholas and Daniel from 1981 onwards.
From records, I'm able to say that the City of Westminster Social Services Department had dealings with the Caffell family between August 1982 and November 1983. The family consisted of the mother, Sheila Caffell, née Bamber, and her twin sons, Nicholas and Daniel Caffell. Sheila had previously been married and had separated from her husband, Colin Caffell. This case was referred to us from Camden Town Social Services Department on the 16th of August 1982. This was due to Sheila moving into this area. From records, I can say that there were two case conferences about the family at Camden. The first was held on the 4th of August 1981, where, from the minutes, it was discussed about the concern of the mother's lack of ability to seek medical advice promptly when the twins were ill. There is reference that at this time there was a scald on the left knee and stomach on Daniel and an ear infection. In the notes at the conference, there is no evidence to suggest that these were injuries, particularly as the children were not placed on the non-accidental injury register. It is also mentioned that there was a burn on Daniel's cheek. In this conference, Sheila is described as forgetful and disorganised, but there was no evidence of any psychiatric history. A Dr. Dodds, who was her GP at the time, commented that she had no psychiatric history and her only medication had been night sedation. This doctor had referred Sheila to Hammersmith Hospital for cosmetic surgery to improve her modelling chances. At the end of this conference, it was arranged for a further conference to take place on the 19th of March 1982. By referring to these minutes, I am able to say that Sheila was pursuing the whereabouts of her natural mother. It's mentioned that Sheila showed great affection towards her children. The children were at this time, however, with day foster parents, re-employed by London Borough of Camden. The minutes do not explain specifically the reason for this. There is also references to Sheila having been admitted to hospital on 2 occasions, but does not state the reason why. Up until the 16th of August 1982, I can say that Barbara Babbitt of Camden Social Services was the social worker allocated to this family. Between the 16th of August and the 23rd of December 1982, Roger Carruthers was allocated the social worker for this family from the City of Westminster Social Services. In this time, he organised a day nursery place for the 2 children at Carlton Hill Nursery, 86 Carlton Hill, St John's Wood, NW8. Roger described Sheila as muddled in her childcare. She was nervous and lacked confidence. He also states that she was a heavy smoker of cigars. She spoke a lot of various types of employment which she would like to have had and secured. Roger felt that this was more wishful thinking on her behalf. It was felt that the care of the children was adequate and no reason for us to take any action regarding the children. There were no other incidents which caused enough concern for holding a further case conference, and on the 23rd of December 1982, the case was closed. It was reopened again on the 4th of May 1983, when Nicholas had a head injury which was caused, it was thought, by him falling from a taxi. This was confirmed by the local police. This was dealt with by the Paddington Green Children's Hospital and the social worker there, Sue Elliott Brown. There was no further action about this incident. On the 1st of June 1983, Sheila phoned the office to ask the name of the social worker at Paddington Green, as she had a problem to discuss with her. I do not know what these problems were. In September 1983, we received a phone call from Carlton Hill Day Nursery expressing concern for the children as they had heard that Sheila was in hospital. The twins were taken away from the nursery, returning on the 6th of October 1983. It was presumed that they were staying with Sheila's parents. On the 7th of October, Sheila contacted us by phone and explained that she had recovered from a 3-month breakdown and now wished to see a social worker. She was particularly interested in her future, taking up courses, particularly in drama. She was concerned also about the care of the children, as her husband at the time had no suitable accommodation. She wanted to share the care of the children with her husband. The arrangement for looking after the children between Sheila and Colin seemed to work out pretty well on the whole. During this phone call, she stated that she had attended St Andrew's Psychiatric Hospital. On the 13th of October, we arranged a call, but unfortunately there was no reply. Sheila was again seen on the 21st of November 1983 at her home in Maida Vale. It was discussed about Sheila wanting to take up a hotel receptionist course and her worries about the care of the children. There were no other problems with the children. It was thought that Sheila still lacked confidence by this social worker, Patricia Floyd. Sheila stated that she felt she was now over her depression period, but was worried about it happening again, and therefore wanted to try and find herself a job or course. This was our last involvement with the Cafell family, and the case was closed. Roger Carruthers is no longer working for the City of Westminster Social Services. However, Patricia Floyd, who visited Sheila on the last occasion, is.